The teenage years are often described as one of the most exciting stages of life, but is it actually? During this time, young teenagers begin to face new responsibilities, expectations, and personal changes that can feel overwhelming. As teenagers transition from childhood to adulthood, they must learn to handle many different pressures and uncertainties. In particular, many teenagers struggle with intense pressure to succeed academically. The challenge of balancing their social life with school responsibilities and the difficulty of handling their mental health.
One of the main struggles that teenagers face during the final year of school is academic pressure, especially when they are expected to make decisions like picking a university and choosing a major that will shape their entire career path. This can be really stressful and overwhelming for many teenagers as it seems to shape their entire future. In addition, teenagers also have to face the pressure of having to maintain good academic performance throughout their school year. For many teenagers, this period is not just about learning, but about constantly having to prove themselves through grades, exam, and expectations from family and society, because it has such a great impact on the chances of whether or not they can graduate and get into their dream university. In Cambodia and many other countries, this pressure is intensified by the importance of national exam, as it is the final evaluation and the mark of the end of the 12th year of studying. Balancing daily coursework, exam preparation, and future planning can lead to stress and self-doubt, especially when students feel that one wrong decision or a single poor result can limit their potential. As a result, what should be a time for growth and discovery became a period filled with anxiety and relentless pressure to succeed.
Another struggle that teenagers face is taking care of their mental health. Did you know about the test next week? Did you study for it yet?
What test? I don't know, bro. My mom keeps on yelling at me about everything. I haven't studied for anything.
Mental health is closely connected to the challenging process of finding one's true identity during high school. At this stage of life, students are constantly balancing academic pressures, social expectation, and personal insecurity, all while trying to understand who they truly are. In an environment like high school, where comparison is common and success is often measured by grades or popularity, many teenagers begin to question their self-worth and feel overwhelmed. This pressure can lead to stress, anxiety, or even worse, a sense of isolation, especially when they feel misunderstood or unsupported. At the same time, high school is also a critical period for self-discovery, where teenagers explore their interests, values, and goals for the future. Through friendship, challenges, and personal experience, they gradually shape their identity and learn more about themselves. Although the journey can be confusing and emotionally difficult, it is also an important opportunity for growth, helping teenagers build resilience and develop a stronger sense of self that will guide them into adulthood.
Last but not least, teenagers today face intense pressure as they try to balance both academic responsibilities and social life during high school. On one hand, they are expected to achieve good grades, prepare for important exams, and meet the expectations of teachers and family. On the other hand, they also feel the need to maintain friendships, fit in with peers, and stay socially active, which can sometimes be just as demanding. Managing both aspects at once often leaves little time for rest, causing stress, fatigue, and a constant feeling of being overwhelmed. Many students worry that focusing too much on academics might isolate them socially, while prioritizing friends could negatively affect their performance in school. This ongoing struggle can make it difficult for teenagers to find a healthy balance, especially when they are still learning how to manage time and emotions. Despite these challenges, learning to balance academic and social life is an important skill that helps teenagers develop responsibility, self-awareness, and the ability to handle pressure in the future.
In conclusion, the teenage years are a period filled with both excitement and significant challenges. As teenagers move from childhood to adulthood, they must cope with academic pressure, the difficulty of balancing social life with responsibility, and the process of discovering their own identity. These experiences can often lead to stress, anxiety, and self-doubt. However, despite these difficulties, these years are also an important time for personal growth and self-discovery. By facing these pressures and learning how to manage them, teenagers gradually develop resilience, responsibility, and a clear understanding of themselves, which helps prepare them for the challenges of adulthood.